Alright. Okay. What's up? Here we are, in the last Sunday of March. What up, Ross? I figured I might as well do a couple of, trades. Damn it. Hello, Shay. Welcome. I figured I'd start with finishing a couple of trades. By all means, these trades are very much sketched out. Oh, cool. Can't wait to see what you have in mind for Rat Day. What's up, Ian? Oh, hi, Yoshida. Welcome in. Minecraft isn't really my forte. Minecraft isn't really my forte. Shit. Hello, Beanie. Welcome in. Happy Sunday to you, too. Now, for those of you who are just joining in, I have at least 3 trades to do. One for Good Boy Spiffy, one for the sewer guy for Affinity, and the final one is for Reggie J Workshop. Oh, you're working on a Clover and Patch sequel? That's great. Yes, I'm ready for Easter. Also, hello, Simon. Hello. The character I'm drawing for Spiffy here, his name is Linkston. Yeah. Yeah, I think Discord sounds better. Cool, World Beaver Day. I'd love to see that. As for the trades right here, I think I'm going to stick to the line art before I get into the coloring process. Yeah, I didn't know either. Hello, hello, welcome in. Oh. Figured I'd start out something simple. Sorry if I don't have a color reference. I had very little time to get ready since it was about to hit 2. Oh, I know what that's a reference to. Clever. I'm seeing this on Discord right now. Oh, an egg hunting contest. I like where this is going so far. Oh. Oh, it's a plan to not make that guy win. Well, I'm not in charge of Matt's life, so... Yeah. I think it's best if you don't. He's probably busy, but then again, I'm not really in charge of anybody's life. So, my mom's slated to get her cast off tomorrow. Which is probably a good thing because I'm getting really sick and tired of seeing her at the house all the time with that fucking cast on her. Ah. I see. Funnily enough, I have a street over in my neighborhood called Snapdragon. Oh yeah, she is. What's up, Joe? Spirit fanboy? And I'm so... Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Hope your day gets better. Does it still hold up? Being the first Disney movie, I would imagine so. Yep. Yeah, for some reason, Spiffy here has a theme going on with his characters. Well, long story short, the dogs took her down, broke her arm, and gave her a black eye. And this wasn't even the first time she had to get a cast for that. Nice, nice. Neither have I, and I'm 25. I have seen clips of the original movie, but never have I actually, sat down and watched the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. For some reason, Good Boy Spiffy has a thing going on with many of his characters. The one thing they all have in common is that they're homeless. I already said earlier that my mom is fine. Really? You're putting in songs? Original or borrowed? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to crop this bit. I've heard of it. I know it has a remake. Yes, I heard. Everybody and their grandmother knew about it. So, to give you the skinny on this character right here, according to Spiffy himself, as I mentioned before, he's a homeless guy. He's got, 2 colored eyes, one light yellow, one light red, because of his, condition known as exotropia. He was once a famous musician, a jazz player to be specific, but now he became homeless due to his drug addiction getting in the way. And his manager unfortunately kicked him out. His manager unfortunately got hooked. And, well... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, his manager unfortunately got him hooked, and he got kicked out. He used to be... Yeah, he's a con artist now. Living on the streets, and has a very high New York accent. I should also add that his manager was only in it for the money. Doesn't that sound just awful? I'm a big fan of Starburst. Also, I did see the design for the new Thomas. I'm pretty much hooked. Consider me that. Especially since I know one of the original writers of Gumball is going to be on that series. Are you sure we're talking about the same Thomas, or are you just going back to All Engines Go again? Because that series was also known for its very high prominence and bounciness. But yeah, just like what Ross said, I very much prefer the original series. Even if it got very, very stale and samey. Not to mention very unrealistic by the series end. I've seen a history video on him and how he pretty much shaped up adult animation. Hello, Wade. Excuse me. The first season was the only good. The first season was the only good season. Everything else completely tanked. Even before the allegations of the original creator got out, you could tell something just wasn't really right. You can tell something just wasn't really right. Hell, it got so bad that even the original creator's name had to be darkened in later episodes. I don't blame you for hating it. No, not really. Hello, Ash. Just doing a couple of trades. You still watch that user? I go walking after midnight. A Q&A, huh? Oh, kind of like what Insert did with his characters? Oh, you mean like what Insert did with his Pokey Fables and Mario Fables series? Oh, nice. I don't know. I just don't know why they're even continuing it, other than the fact that it's successful. All right. But because it's tradition, me and my dad are gonna see it. Really? How so? Yeah, I know I sound like a very broken record here, but once Disney gets a hold of a franchise that's very successful, they're gonna squeeze every drop out of it, like a sponge, until there's absolutely nothing left. They did it with Star Wars, and well, hell, they'll do it to just about any successful franchise. That's the very big downside of Disney. Gone are the days of actually good movies. Gone were the days of consistently good movies with a very entertaining storyline. Oh yeah, you think these are cookies and milk. You think these are milk and cookies, but this is alcohol, and these are poker chips. Yeah, he's a real gambler here. Yeah, not likely. This is why I don't jinx anything. This is why I don't jump to conclusions very quickly. Because you know that one day something's going to be greenlit from the same franchise and everybody's going to throw a hissy fit. Yeah, see, Joe gets it. Exactly. If your show isn't as successful as SpongeBob and Nickelodeon, your show gets flushed down the toilet. Not a fan of it. Okay, this is done. Now on to the sewer guy's persona. Hello, Ethan. Well, I said it earlier, but this is the sewer guy's for affinity persona. It's basically a humanized Mimikyu. Are you talking about series? Because if you are, then I'd say I'll have to go with Tom and Jerry Tales. I mean, I watched it in my childhood. Yeah, I think that was a really good move on the creator's part. Besides, nobody wants to be a Simpsons or Family Guy. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember when that series got announced. Yeah, like, yeah, there's got to be a point on the creator's part where your show, yeah, there's got to be a point in the creator's part where they have to decide, you know what, maybe I don't want to run the show into the ground, like what Bart mentioned in that one Simpsons episode. Yeah. Funny thing about Tom and Jerry Tales, I actually have one of the volumes, and it's unfortunately the last one, and it was the last volume of the series. It was the remainder of Season 2, basically. I hope that wasn't the intention of the... I hope that wasn't the intention of the crew members' part. I really hope that was only meant for a joke. If they actually found Bubbles to be that... If they actually found Blossom to be that attractive, then I'd shoot his ass down. Well, good luck with that, dude. I'm definitely going to be watching... I'm also going to be watching that new Sonic movie that's slated to be released next year. Because, you know, I finally figured out the formula for these movies. Like, they make one, like, every 2 years or so. You're considering being a fan of a character from Demon Art. It will be fan art of pieces, and I love pieces, and I love practice sketches. Oh, go for it, dude. I love to see what you can cook up. Especially since I've seen you do a bit of fan art before. Yeah, the only exception of a long-running animated series that hasn't tanked in quality is American Dad. And that's pretty much why I kept up with the show. Because it stayed consistently good. Dare I say it's even better than Family Guy nowadays. And that's saying something. All I know is, well, I heard that the creator announced from the Lost Tapes series. Oh, it's this little series within a series for a regular show. The creators announced that it won't interfere with the finale. Hello, Chuck. Hey Lois, remember the time Yoshida and Anka had yaoi? How was that? Hey Lois, remember the time Yoshida and Anka had yaoi? Oh, I wish. Which movie in particular? Because there's at least 3 live-action Scooby-Doo movies. All of which are terrible. Thanks, Joe. He's a nice artist. He's a great voice actor, too. Funny you mention it because I'm actually in a server. No, I wouldn't say that about American Dad because it's kept its nice consistent quality in there. And I think what makes it still very good is because well, after all these years, Stan and Francine are still in a very loving relationship. While Peter and Lois's have very much tanked and will very much never recover. And that reflected on the whole series. Ever since Seth stopped focusing on Family Guy a lot, the characters changed for the worse. What, are you talking about this thing? Because as far as I'm concerned, this is Sharktooth as the boogeyman. Yeah, that Sharktooth boogeyman drawing was one of the few sketches that I did that I pretty much fully inked out. Hey! 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 Oh, hi, Ace Luigi. What happened with you last week? Did you have something on your mind, dude? Yep, it very much does. Never seen too much of Martin Gates' works. But, then again, I don't live in the UK. I see. Yeah, college is gonna get pretty busy for me too because, well, we're gonna make a movie. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm just gonna say we're only making a movie. And that's gonna take quite a bit out of me. I used to watch this movie called The Page Master. I only saw it through the Nostalgia Critic. Click on the live section. I was going to tell the first time. Wait, you're a new student? Yeah. I'm going to be graduating in a few months. And I already purchased my cap and gown for the ceremony. So that's going to be super cool. Okay, let me fill in the base color here. Fuck, I forgot the other arm. Thank you. Yep. You know what's great about the... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say. Even though I'm 20, I will attend college for the first time in September. I first started college when I was 21. Because my brain has such a great attention span. Information just sticks in there like wet cement. It's a gift of mine. And I couldn't be any happier. Okay, now that's done with. Now on to the last commission. Or our tray, I'm sorry. Planning to go to art college after I graduate. That's cool. I'm planning on going to, Cartoon Network Studios as my first plan. You know, if they're willing to take me. And get my show off the ground. I've only seen a little bit of the Page Master. Oh hey, are you oh hey, you're a CryoGeo, right? Furby fan? I only seen a little bit of the Page Master, but I could see why that. Yeah, I could see why that is. I'm sure there were a lot of troubles in the script. Phil Hartman was taken too soon. Oh! Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, CryoGeo. Glad you can make it in. I'm just doing a few art trades for a couple of friends. – 1 I did for Good Boy Spiffy. one for someone for Affinity called the Sewer Guy, and this one right here I'm doing for Reggie J Workshop. This is his character right here, Manny. And I guess this is a bit of my voice reveal for you. Go ahead, question away, Peter. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? If I have PayPal or a job in Metro, I might commission you. There's also Super Chat, if you want to do so. If anybody has any money on them, if they don't have any PayPal, if I do one of these streams on Sunday, feel free to give me a Super Chat and I'll get right to your request. Oh yeah, Phil Hartman. Wait, he's Canadian? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, he was just taken way too soon. Yeah, you may remember him for such roles as Lionel Hutz and Troy McClure on The Simpsons. All in seriousness, I'm sorry you don't have any money. But, hey, at least you still got, gifts and traits. I think he was also in Kiki's Delivery Service. Is that right? Because I've got a feeling I'm right. I don't want to say. Oh yeah, that's right, he was. And I think that was also his final film role. Now for his half of the trade, he wanted me to draw his character Manny here fishing, and he accidentally reels in Sharktooth, my character right here, who's very, very pissed off. Illinois. That's all. Fuck, I didn't even notice this thing was off. Yeah, Matt Groening planned to have him voice the character, but he was unfortunately murdered. Thank his wife for that. Gotta give props to Billy West for doing his damnness to sound like Phil Hartman. Same with Matt Berry in Disenchanted. Or Disenchantment, whatever you want to call it. I think Shark's actor making the fisherman would be hilarious. Oh, definitely. He was. Oh yeah, that's a very nice profile there. I like it. I like it. No, 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 no. That was long after. He wasn't even thought of. He was long dead by then. Yes, I got autism. And it's something that I have to deal with for the rest of my life. Oh, he is. He hates getting caught. That show was long after my time. That show was... Actually, I don't think I even existed when that show was made. Yes, he did. And he is furious. I'm not really excited for that. Especially knowing what that organization does behind the scenes. I prefer to call it Autism Acceptance Month. Am I right? Does that sound better? Dude, I don't think you even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page. Yeah. Yeah, we need to accept people with autism. That's how I'd want things to work. Oh, cool. Coolio. Sweet. Jeez, we're getting our own band back together. We're getting the band together in a way. Oh, yeah. Phil Hartman did guest star in Third Walk from the Sun shortly before he died. Oh. No thanks, Furby. Exactly, I'm not being rude to anybody. I don't know where you got that from, but you really need to chill out, dude. Well, yeah, you mentioned death and everybody's gonna be talking. Well, yeah, you mentioned death once and everybody's gonna be talking about it. Okay, now stuff in here. I'll have to check out what your channel is like before I can actually subscribe to you. Yeah, same here. Funny you should mention rats, because I've got my own little rat character right here. Okay. Yep, Ernie's such a cutie. Oh yeah, that's right, it makes him a lot more appealing. I think I know what you're referencing there. That's really clever. I actually have the complete series of I actually have the complete Hey Arnold series on in a DVD box set. I hope to find my my significant other someday, but right now I'm just gonna have to focus on myself. Don't want to do too much at once. Yeah, I'm still calling you Yoshida. Because that's who you are anyway. If it's because of what I said earlier, dude, you gotta get your shit together. Dude, if you're feeling depressed because of what I said earlier, get it together, dude. Yeah. I was talking to Furby there. No, I said it like a second ago. I wasn't talking to you. Is that what you want to hear? Oh. Oh, never mind. Oh, you recognize that song too? Nice. You have? I'm confused. Oh, that's a nice smell too. That's a nice song too. I mentioned it earlier, but this is Reggie J. Workshop's character, Manny. Manny. Does the information I give you not fall on deaf ears? Um... Out of all the designs for your characters, which one is your favorite? I'm gonna have to say Shemp. You know, this little shit right here. He's just so unlucky and funny. Alright, take care, Shay. Let's see. Hold on a second. Yeah, he is. He's very slimy. I was saying what I was saying because I heard a character saying there's no iteration. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. Like, I literally don't know what you're talking about, but again, whatever. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't know what to say except I wish you the best. I vaguely remember seeing Chicken Run, though I don't really remember much of it since my DVD disc of that movie was very sticky. And I only remember bits and pieces of it. It must have had a huge cult following. It must have had a cult following huge enough to receive a sequel. Oh yeah, it had a sequel. Oh my god, shut up. We don't need to be told 1,000 times that your name isn't Furby Fan. Yeah, the only thing I've ever seen out of Aardman in full was Wallace and Gromit's The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Oh yeah, and the short of close shave, too. Does anybody remember that? Was it now? Jeez, sorry. Look, if you're not feeling very good, then maybe you should take a break. Spare your health. You did mention you have depression, so again, if you're not feeling very good, by all means, you can pretty much take a break. I remember seeing all 3 shorts and the cracking contraptions. Oh, sweet. So you also know Wallace and Gromit. That's excellent. And as you can see, Sharktooth right here, he's really not liking the fact that he became bait or caught. Okay, let me see if that's all here. The stuff around his pupils will be dealt with at a later date, but for now... time to get back to business. Okay, so here's the, got a couple of sketches that were just recently inked and base colored. Some of them even include a great big thick outline border around them. Thought I'd make it a nice stylistic choice. Nice. Yeah, same. I'm a cheese lover too. Oh, right. There's only so many messages that I could... Like, there's only so many messages I can read in just one session. Yeah, and I'm also going with what Yoshida said. You gotta... Like, we get it. We saw your message. You don't have to keep going on about it. You're pestering me if I saw the message. That's... Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. I told you to, Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I know you have a lot going on, and I did tell you that you should probably take a break if your health is deteriorating, but... I'm sorry. I wish you the best of luck. No hard feelings. Yeah, no hard feelings. Alright, got that done. Alright, now to, okay, let's see. He must have been a real pair. I take he did a lot of parodies. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff, so yeah, this is one of the things I'm doing. I wonder if Sharktooth ever kill anyone. Well, he has eaten. Well, he has eaten a lot of stuff. Does that count as killing? Okay, see you later, Ross. This is to give the... that I give it a white tint to kind of give it that that ghostly feel, similar to how the Boogeyman was in the original movie. Okay, maybe in your series, but not maybe in your series, but probably not mine. I'm a sucker for scary things like this. Glad to hear that. Well, listen, dude, I just care about his health. I care about his health. He literally said to me a few times now that he was depressed. He was even crying when typing out a few chats. I even told him that if he isn't feeling well, then maybe he should take a break from the internet. Okay, gotta get these points in here. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, exactly. He just needs to take a break. if he's not feeling like... Yeah, I don't mean to make him upset either. But, you know, I really don't want to repeat myself, so... Yeah. Alright, go... Alright, bye, Chuck. Have fun. Alright, Exactly. I gotta get these points in here. Gotta get this in here. Well, I guess the truth hurts. Oh, really? What if we do each other's characters and our styles in the same drawing? Hey, that's nice. Yeah, I'm kind of done with this, so let's move on to something else. Alright. Gotta get this out of the way. Yep, same to you, dude. Have a good one. Let's see, Okay, bye, dude. Oh, cool. I mainly know that guy as Mungus the Giant from... I mainly associate him with Mungus the Giant from Dragon Tales. Alright, see ya, Drew. I really don't want to continue this any further, dude. Okay, dude. Dude, please. I really don't want to continue this any further. So my fan art would keep me creative when I'm not branding on my main account. Oh, cool. Oh, that's another great actor right there, Lex Lang. Yeah, I think he was the doorman from Curious George. I do remember seeing his name on that show. Oh yeah, yeah, that was Hundley. Oh, you redesigned him? Sweet. Oh yeah, that's Jumpy. Sandy Fox. Another great actress there. She's probably known for her anime roles, but I mainly associate her with Tracy and Snuffy from JJ. Since that was the first time I heard her. Chef Biscotti, yeah, I remember him. Jim Cummings knocks it out of the park every time. Crap. You don't fucking understand. I swear to God, this guy just doesn't want to listen. I told that idiot many times to take a break if he's feeling that way, but he didn't want to. He doesn't want to. Because he's a stubborn little shit. Just because he has depression doesn't mean he has the right to act like this. I don't know. Oh, sweet. We got two artists in here now. Yeah, but anyway, got a good tune here. Yeah, same here. Yeah. I have yet to watch that movie in full. I know it's like a decade old now, but I haven't seen that movie in ever. Only seen a couple clips of it. And from what I saw, they were actually pretty good. Well, mostly the designs and the... mostly the designs, the dialogue, and the antics. The slapstick antics. I've had fruit gushers before, but not the ones that you mentioned. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. uh, I remember watching Curious George when it aired on PBS. It was one of my favorite shows to catch up with. I used to rent DVDs from my library as well. And that was before I had my phone with me. Oh, he most certainly does, Simon. Okay, I think I'm about done with Boogeyman Sharktooth here. Thought I'd let you guys get a gander at this for just a hot minute before I go ahead and download it. It's 3:37 for me. Oh, you're talking about him. Yeah, like, you should have been in bed by now, dude. You said you were leaving, like, 4 times and you didn't want to. Yeah. I mainly remember the first season of it. Hello? Who are you? Okay, next picture. Alright, have a good lunch, Stinky. Okay, you're clearly not getting the hint. Okay, you're clearly not taking the hint. Yeah. But in this case, it's something he actually likes. In this case, it's something he... But it's a very nice awakening. Yeah, I know, I saw your name. Oh, you have. Nice, that. Hey, Reg. Glad you were able to make it in. I finished inking out your, I finished inking out the characters for your trade. Yeah. Thought you could, take a look at it. If you're wondering where, Sharktooth's eyes are, they're right here. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the second part of that episode where he and where he and Haley got married. As long as you're not with that guy who probably has 1 billion alternate accounts, then sure, question away. I was working on a page in my book and the amazing marker aroma lingering. Yeah, that's one thing I like about working with markers. It's the aroma that illuminates it. Yep. This is the real outline that I did. And this border right here is where the thickness comes in. Oh, thank God. Okay. What's your question, dude? You said you had a question for me. I even asked you that. Well, I'm glad you like it so far. Surprisingly, I finished the sketch when I was at my college campus. You're not too far off from the truth. Yeah, Like I said before, the reason I had to put him in timeout was because he was just not listening to my advice. If he's not feeling very good, then maybe he should take a break. But he didn't want that. He didn't want that. He was just stubborn. He'll have another chance next week. But please, just leave me alone. Excuse me. Oh, right. To be honest, I'm not really a big fan of that episode. Thanks, Spirit. Of course, one of my favorite canines is the wolf. I'm a sucker for wolves myself. Alright, let me get some of this in here. Yep. I just see Frank as like a... Well, the reason why Frank is like that is because in his childhood he had a husky babysitter. He taught him every... That babysitter was pretty much Frank's favorite. He pretty much shaped him into the cuddly wolf that he is today. Yeah, especially later on in the episode where they try to make Bart care about his dad, and he even goes as far as to make Homer hang himself right in front of him, and Bart still doesn't give a shit. Really, I don't want to be dragged into all this. So could you please just leave me alone? Swear to God, if that guy is making his whole fucking depression thing... I swear to God, if he's bitching to every single person in the whole goddamn YouTube verse about his condition. You clearly don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I remember. That was one of the recent episodes. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was the episode, Lisa's Belly, where, Bart and Lisa get steroids injected into them, and Lisa gained weight from the steroids, and she let, Marge's words get to her when she called her chunky. My dad hated that episode so much that he said he was pretty much done with The Simpsons. I was pretty much done with The Simpsons when they kept retconning their own fucking timeline. Yeah, he should have done that in the first place. I don't know why it took him until now to do that, considering he was so frickin' stubborn. Probably after the movie. I think that would have been a perfect place to end it. If not, then Holidays of Seasons Past, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, Reg. Can't wait to see how you like it. Yeah, I mean, who could blame the people who watched SpongeBob back in the day? Like, that series was popular. Even more so today, even though, really, I don't watch it as much. My dad argues that The Simpsons did not jump the shark just yet after the movie became a success. Yeah. I haven't watched this episode. I've only really seen it through the Real Jim's review of it, but going from his description of the Scorpion's tail, oh my god. I'm surprised it wasn't a Treehouse of Horror episode, because what the fuck is this? Like what the hell is even going on right now? If you don't know, apparently Abe took a drug that is supposed to calm him down, but one of the unfortunate side effects of it is that it causes the elderly's eyes to pop out. I'm not kidding either. Hey, Matthew. I'm actually just about to end here. I got one more picture to do. You're very welcome, Matthew. Welcome back, Yoshida. Welcome back. I understand. Family usually comes first, after all. Ah, tuna sandwich, huh? Nice. Okay. See you next week, Joe. Have a nice dinner. Alright. I'd probably say, maybe after season 8. Dude, you don't need to keep telling me that. I see it once and I already know. Just stop. Please. You and your other friends are just so fucking unbearable. And that's just in your behavior. It's your little tics that get me. Yeah, well, you... Yeah, right. Yes, he did. He got a very big feather pass. Yeah, I can't believe it. It feels like it just started. Shut up, dude. I know it's you. You know what? I think I'll have time to do at least one more coloring. Yeah, thank you. I'm really glad you like the thick outlines. Funny thing about it is that, it's actually its own layer. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta get this down here. There we go. Yeah, the thick outlines right here, this is actually its own layer. It wasn't that hard, really. I just had to fiddle around with the morphology tool and the distort settings. And yeah, bada bing, bada boom, thick outline. Yeah, like I mentioned before, I think I have time to do at least one more coloring before I end the stream. It's these guys. Yeah. Yeah. If you have paint.net, by all means, go ahead and try it. Yeah, I put the ads on there for extra revenue. God damn it. There you go, Yoshida. Yeah, right. I've been meaning to try some different art programs inside of Creative to see how they work. Yeah, you definitely should. Yep, you're welcome. Thought I'd give you that since, I trust you. Please leave me alone. Alright, that's the inking Alright, that's the coloring process done. Thought I'd give you guys a good gander at it. Yeah. He's very, very ticklish. Alright. Yeah, he got that right. I could definitely hear it now. Yeah. Let's... Yeah, probably Rattle, since, as you mentioned, he's a psychopath. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have time to color in the characters for this picture. Then I'm gonna wrap up. Got shark teeth there. Now for gnarly. Like I said, Reggie, I'm really sorry I couldn't make it to your stream yesterday. I was sleeping in late and I completely missed the broadcast. I was actually feeling a little bit more down as well because I missed a stream where you were drawing some of my characters. Okay. Beats me. Thanks again, Aaron. I've been doodling in this style for at least 3 years now. Actually, no, almost 9 years I've been doing it. It must have been in the comments section, but I pretty much left a comment under his video saying, just be glad he didn't review the shit episode. And then someone else replied to me saying that there's multiple, and I'm like, ah, fuck. Like, I swear to God, like, I swear, some of these... I mentioned it before, but when I first saw the clips of the seasons 2 and 3 of Rocket Monkeys, I thought they were fan edits. I didn't think they were I didn't know they were actually aired on Teletoon. Yes, it's the hooligans right here. Breaking out of prison. And as you can see right here, since you mentioned that you like the fact that many of my characters have that round, squishy texture, I thought I'd just show you this and see where everything goes. But yeah, as you can see right here, Sharktooth and his gang are doing a prison escape. And funny thing is, when I first scanned this in, I completely forgot to draw Wilbur. So, I took it out of the scanner and sketched him in at the last second, and now here he is. As sweet as ever. I didn't have that VHS growing up. I only really had a few Wiggles tapes. I had a few Wiggles tapes, but that ain't one of them. Now I just gotta go to Hank. Yeah, the only reason why Gnarly is walking on his tail fins is because he's the shortest of the group. You just hop in and walk out. Simple as that. Yeah. Yep. Glad you seem to understand. Oh, I don't know how I completely missed this part here. Like, I'm telling you, I made like over 11,000 drawings. And, like, I made like 11,000 drawings, and there's still some that I tend to miss. Yeah, I know you saw this already, Reg, but, came up with a new story for, my sharks. It's another gnarly one this time. I call it That's Life, where Gnarly is called an old sack of sea scallops, and the word old soon gets to him and becomes frail and elderly. I was actually thinking about this one idea last night where Gnarly, like, disintegrates into dust. Yeah, I thought of this idea for that story where at the end Gnarly disintegrates into dust, and Wilbur's single big tear rebirths Gnarly like a phoenix. How's that? Accurate hitboxes, you say? I'm not really sure. Though that does give me a really nice idea. Though that does give me an idea where the sharks are pretty much act as Tetris characters. Yeah, but there's a huge difference between Family Guy and Total Drama in terms of showing characters vomit. At least when Total Drama shows characters vomiting, they're outright disgusted. It's shown that they're outright disgusted with all the gross meals, and even before that. Whereas Family Guy only does it for shock humor. Okay, so here are my characters. Right here. Just got the ink, got the color work done. Now I just gotta take a glance at it. Oh yeah, for sure. And as I mentioned before, I thought of this really... Well, yeah, who wouldn't? I mean, they're pretty much buddies. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's Wilbur's only friend. Like, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Gnarly is Wilbur is Gnarly's only friend. So, obviously... the loss of him would just completely break his heart. If they were apart for, like... Yeah. I knew you would like that. I was just thinking, like, towards the end of the story, Gnarly would just get so frail and old that he disintegrates into dust, and Wilbur goes over and is visibly heartbroken, so much so that a single giant tear rolls down, splashes onto Gnarly, and he rebirths like a phoenix. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, let me see where I'm at. Okay. Looks like I'm just about done here. Thank you all for joining in, and I'll see you same time next week if I'm not really that busy. Till then, this is me signing off.